In July 2026, a small operating system for AI agents published a claim about itself. Not that it is intelligent, not that it improves itself, only this, that everything it says about itself is measured, or it is not claimed. The paper's rules are austere, measured or explicitly bounded numbers only. Every strong claim names its verifier, and failures stay in. The ledger it draws on keeps a missed deadline, roughly 30 adversarial corrections, and a chain of rejected release candidates. Its central claim is architectural, not mystical. The identity of an agent lives on disk. A memory pool, a card ledger, typed actions. The model is a replaceable process. Kill the process, and the next one hydrates the same pool and inherits the same obligations. This film asks one narrow question of that machinery. The working loop is simple. The agent hits a limit, builds the missing capability into the substrate, and the limit is supposed to stay gone. Call it self-improvement at the operating level, not the model rewriting its own weights. Nothing here trains a model. If the loop feeds itself, the curve should bend. If it merely accumulates, the curve should be a line. 96 days of the memory pool, read row by row, 1,591 atoms at today's count. A straight line, at 14 atoms a day, explains 93% of the variance. An exponential explains slightly less. On this evidence, and it is weak evidence, it is a line. Up close, the line is not smooth. 357 atoms in the sprint week of late April, 10 in a quiet week of May, 259 when the video era began in June. The pool grows when the project surges. This curve tracks campaigns, not a metronome. 207 of those atoms are pitfalls, traps written down so they only fire once. 10 were pulled and reread against everything that came after. 4 never fired again on the record. 1 was absorbed into tooling within a day. 1 refired 30 minutes later and was caught by the assert stored beside it. And 4 genuinely recurred, one of them at least 5 times. The pattern in this small sample: memory used as a warning fails. Memory absorbed into structure, a gate, an assert, a contract, holds. Here is the loop's cleanest exhibit. The first film this pipeline produced measured roughly 60% near static, 21% near black, and took at least 6 cuts. Then the failure was built into the pipeline as a gate. 11 productions followed in roughly 38 hours, near static at or under 0.5%, 0 frozen frames, worst sync drift falling from 33 milliseconds to 0. 1 reading: once a limit becomes a gate, the limit stops being interesting. The film you're watching passes through those same gates. Zoom all the way out, and the strongest, and least trustworthy, signal appears. From this operator's first surviving code to the next capability, years, then months, then weeks. Inside the pool's 96 days, 17 days, then 42 days of near silence, then a week, then 2 days, and several capabilities landed in the final 36 hours alone. One reading of this is compounding. Another is that recent events are simply easier to see and easier to call capabilities. Both readings survive this chart. The record's strangest series is the corrections. In one measured night, roughly 30 adversarial challenges crossed between 2 engines. 8 were absorbed by the engine writing the record. 2 went the other way, including 1 refusal to fake a capability. 0 were deleted. Behind the release capsule, those engines audited. 6 dead hashes, then a survivor with about 14 corrections recorded along the chain. The paper argues these rows, the fights, are its most valuable training data. That is a hypothesis about the future, and we mark it as one. So, compounding or accumulating. 96 days cannot separate them cleanly. The second half of the record does run faster than the first, about 19 atoms a day, against 13.5. If that holds, it is the shallow start of a bend. If it does not, it is a busy month standing next to a quiet one. We do not know which, neither does the system. And this could be wrong in at least 3 ways. First, the curve may track the operator's attention, not the system's ability. The quiet weeks of May match a quieter human month. Second, an atom is not a capability. The count includes a cold start backfill of 47 rows, a migration burst, and test atoms, one of which was recalled over 4,000 times by an instrument loop. Third, the ledger is self-measured. 1 subject, no control group, and a trap that refired unnoticed looks identical to a trap that never refired. Said plainly, this is observational data, measured by the system on itself, with an N of 1, and survivorship built into the record. It supports accumulation. It does not establish compounding, and nobody, including the system, knows which way the next 90 days bend. What would settle it is already written down. A pre-registered rubric, 7 dimensions, a hydrated run scored against a control, fixed before any run it judges. It has never been scored, so the chart stays empty until it is, and the roadmap's own banner still reads, "Not trained. No such weights exist." A failed candidate would be a publishable negative result. The gates have a documented record of saying no. If this looks like a game system leveling up, that is not an accident. The solo deving saga has been narrating exactly this loop. Hit the wall, bank the skill, the wall stays down. This film is that story, measured. The saga is this curve, narrated, but the gate in that story never opens because a number went up. It opens when the demonstration passes. Through all of it, one line has held. Readiness is demonstrated, not declared. The rest is measured, or it is not claimed.